Hello everyone! Have you ever traveled to Tokyo? Tokyo has lines of building like New York, but as far as density of population, it is beyond comparison to New York. At this time, I would like to present to you a tour of an area that is a bit more calm in the midst of this bustling city, from Hiro to Nishiazabu, that even while in the popular Roppongi area, retains Japanese wa, harmonious spirit. First, experiencing Japanese culture. Shodo, Japanese calligraphy. The first item on the tour is experiencing shodo. Shodo is using a brush and ink to write characters. Shodo is not just about writing, it is also an art to express your mind and spirit as characters. The characters we are writing are called wa. It means peace, harmony, and also expresses Japan itself. What the sensei, teacher, of shodo is wearing is called a kimono, and it is a beautiful traditional Japanese clothing. I would very much like to try one on too. If you're thinking it's the same feeling as using the brush to draw a beautiful picture, you're mistaken. Japanese shodo is the way of writing, and you unify your mind and spirit with each brush stroke, coming from your heart, and is an extreme spiritual ritual, and you realize that you are seriously involved in a battle using ink and brush on a piece of paper. Everyone is seriously performing shodo. It's been quite a while since I've concentrated this hard in taking part in anything. After practicing for many times, I made a clean copy on a paperboard and had the sensei press her hanko, seal, on it as her signature to have the work completed. I've just had a fantastic experience in Japanese culture. Making dharmas, Dharma Dolls. What we will do next is make a dharma. The character that was modeled after Dharma Daishi, who actually existed, was completed in Japan and wards off misfortune, invites good fortune, grants you a wish, and also is the spirit of never giving up. Fall 7 times, get up 8. This frowning, tumbling doll is even a lucky ornament that will grant people's wishes. We will now draw the face of this person. Dharmas without faces drawn are all wearing vintage kimonos and are one of a kind. Just this makes this experience tour worth participating in. Choose from one of these and start drawing their faces. Fully draw their characteristic eyes, beard, and thick eyebrows. When you come upon a dharma that you like, draw a face that matches him to complete your own one-of-a-kind dharma. Finally, make a wish to have him grant you what you desire. This is so cool. If you don't have the confidence to draw a face, you can stick on cloth. Finally, the wish is written on its back, and it's complete. Now I have another souvenir that I can take home and brag about. Art Ikebana. Flower arrangement. There seems to be a flower culture called Ikebana all of its own in Japan. Ikebana is taking advantage of the intrinsic characteristics and personalities of flowers and plants, and then also incorporating the seasons, producing an ambience for an art with maximum impact. Valuing nature of the 4 seasons seems to be the sensibility of Japanese people. The theme this time is Natsu, summer of the Japanese seasons. It seems to be a presentation of making the heat of summer cool. Getting relief from the heat just by looking at flowers. Japanese culture must truly have depth. And now the flowers are arranged in a space resembling the tokonoma, alcove, of Japanese houses, with sudare, blinds, as the motif that has been familiar in Japan since ancient times. Ikebana is something popular to try and experience when coming to Japan. Additionally, because they are art flowers, you are thankfully able to take them home with you. Flowers arranged in sudare containers can be carried around and even put in your suitcase. When the cover of the sudare is open, spreading the ambience of wa can be done anytime. Experience the charm of mystical Japanese culture with Art Ikebana. In these 3 cultural experiences, I feel that I can understand that the Japanese have developed an original artistic culture, different from Western art. It also seems that you can also experience Japanese dance. Hiru Azabu Walking Tour. Next to be introduced is a walking tour. First, walk to the Hiru Shopping District from Hiru Station. The Hiru Shopping District is a fusion of a traditional Japanese shopping district with the culture of the foreigners living next to it, and is a fun shopping district. It is lined with shops that serve Japanese foods and international restaurants. Hiru is fun to walk around, and after taking a stroll, go to Miya Arisugawa Memorial Park. It is a nature sanctuary, unbelievably in the middle of the huge city of Tokyo. It is unmistakably an oasis in the city of Tokyo, with its scenery of abundant trees, nature, and water. It is entirely different from town where I was enjoying the local people and food just a while ago. Your mind and body will feel like they have been washed. Enjoy walking in a very relaxed mood. For this tour, comfortable shoes are indispensable. Experiencing Japanese home cooking. Look forward to the third tour. Japanese cooking class and sake tasting and sampling time. About the time when everyone feels hungry, the tour's main attraction of experiencing Japanese cooking will start. First, tasting Japanese sake. A sommelier of Japanese sake will recommend some sake. 3 types of sake will be served today. The first to be served is sparkling sake. It is served like champagne before dinner. The cooking class will start while enjoying this sake with some simple hors d'oeuvres. It is a beautiful color. Nothing needs to be said about the taste. It is outstanding. Today, we will be preparing shabu shabu and tempura. The great thing about this tour is that the teacher will teach you how to make the delicious Japanese dishes even after you return to your home country. I think that after you return home and cook for your next home party and tell your guests that you learned how in Japan, they would all be delighted. Shabu shabu is something like dipping thin slices of pork in a Japanese-style soup to boil them. Rather than boiling them, it is more like making the slices swim in the soup broth with chopsticks. This is called shabu shabu in Japanese. This can be deliciously eaten as is. The problem is how to get a supply of meat sliced this thin. The teacher will serve the tempura just as soon as they are deep fried. The remaining 2 types of sake are served. As expected, Japanese food is delicious with Japanese sake. And in addition to this, the teacher told me the ingredients and how to prepare the foods even after I get back to my country, so I'm happy. I also asked the sommelier on the trick to selecting sake. Tempura is not only shrimp, but healthy vegetable unique to Japan are also deep fried. The kitchen is right in front of my eyes, so I feel like trying my hand at deep frying tempura myself. It's fun. It seems that the menu changes with the seasons, but it also seems that the ingredients of the seasons are also used here. You learn that the country called Japan places importance in the hospitality of the 4 seasons. Once again, I'm impressed by the depth of Japanese culture. The delicious Japanese foods purchased on the working tour line up on the dinner table. Today, it will be inari sushi from a nearby shop. I'm impressed by the beauty of the presentation of every meal. I experienced Japanese culture all day today. The presentation of Japanese culture is really beautiful. Not only is it beautiful, but everything has taste. When you come to Japan, you can feel the culture, the atmosphere of the town, and experience Japanese meals. I absolutely recommend an experience tour, because you will really feel the good things about Japan. I enjoyed the one-day Japan experience.